Okay, so this is a new episode of Titan Talk 20. Oh my gosh, sorry.
Hi. New episode of
Just so you know, we are recording,
Season
so I
2.
am going to end up using all of this at some point. All right, so
Okay,
here we
so-
go. Take 3.
Okay, this is a new episode of TOR Podcast Season 2.
Episode 9.
Episode 9 with
All right,
Janie.
Janie,
Jordan,
Karina.
Skylar.
all right.
Can we restart?
No, this is fun.
No, we're good.
You want to restart?
Take 4 of doing the introduction for Season 2, Episode 9 of another episode of TOR Titan Talk of the podcast. So now we are doing Titan Talk for people. I am Janie.
Mr. Curto.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, all right. This is going to be a unique episode right now because, again, the group that's come in here has been shifting around a little bit. Let's one last time go around the table. Who are the 4 sitting here right now?
Okay, I am Janie.
Janie,
I'm Jordan.
Jordan,
I'm Karina.
Karina,
I'm Skylar.
and Skylar. And the reason this has been changing around so much, and I'll jump into this in a second with my first question, is I guess this friend group here is just a much larger friend group. This is like
Yeah.
a small pocket
Yeah.
of a
There's
much
8
larger
of
group.
us.
So we tried doing
Wait,
an
8?
episode with 6 of you guys in the room, and it just became like a mess. They were just conversation
It was, like,
all over the place. The
tapping, it was
recording didn't work out too well. So now we come back into the room. Janie and Karina, you were there the first time that we tried it. I came in here and you guys brought the Hanson twins in. So this is you said there's 8 people in your like close inner circle. These
I
are
think
4
so.
of the 8.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yes.
All right.
Half of
When
us.
did let's just look around the table right now, not the other half of the group. The table right now. When did you guys meet each other? Where? How long ago? Who
Okay.
met first?
So basically, like 3 years ago, Karina moved next to my house, like literally right next to my house, and then we became really close and like best friends. And then she ended up coming to TOR, and we became friends. And then me, Skylar, and Jordan were like friends in like elementary school. But we
Yeah.
became really close in 6th and 7th
I like
grade.
kind of like just met them like really.
Yeah.
I like kind of like just met them like closely this year.
Yeah.
Oh, so Karina, you met the Hanson twins closely this year?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I know them from last year, but I wasn't as close.
Okay, now quick question here because you slipped in there that 3 years ago Karina moves like next door
4
to
or
you.
5.
Yeah,
Like
4.
it's literally
Like
like
literally
almost
next
so,
door?
Yeah, like this
literally-
far apart
this
from
is-
each other.
Like this is my
walking
like
distance.
Okay, so
we're not, like,
when she
literally.
moved
What
in,
I can see-
what did you do that was nice for the new neighbor?
I can see
We
her.
gave them Carvel. Like so we went to Carvel and I and we came home.
The flying saucers.
The flying
They're so good.
saucers.
What is that?
Like
I don't
the
know.
ice cream sandwiches, but with like
you don't know what?
yeah. What?
I don't know.
What's
I
the
don't know
Carvel
what that
flying
is.
saucer? Explain this to me. I have no idea what this
Mr.
is.
Curto.
They're like a cookie. They're like a crumble cookie with like vanilla icing or
Ooh.
whatever in it. And
So
then
y'all are gonna bring me one like soon, right?
no.
Sure. And once
is
you
that-
move next door to us.
And so basically, Karina
one
and
of
her
those as a
mom.
Once you
came
move
to-
next door to us.
This is when my house was like it was like yellow, but like now it's not yellow anymore. It's like gray.
Right now.
But like this was a long time ago. But like they came in like they were like in our in our front door, kind of like they were introducing each other.
Okay. Now I have a question for the Hanson twins.
Got you.
Jordan and Skylar, when did you guys meet each other?
Oh well.
I wonder.
So we were
Like 9
it's
months
convenient
prior.
they were in the hospital.
Oh, you don't
Yeah.
say.
Yeah.
Who's
actually,
born first?
Me.
Oh, is this are you bitter over this? Does this like spark
she
debate
takes
between
a
you
lot
guys?
of pride
I
in
do.
being
Being
a
born
minute.
first.
And
Yeah.
guess what? She was always taller than I was.
Okay.
But, like before, she was like 5 inches taller than I was.
Okay.
And then I'm finally half an inch taller than
Ooh,
her. So now I'm older
man,
and
Sky,
taller.
not only is she
I don't
older, but
have
she's tall.
anything on her.
See, with
Oh
Ella.
my goodness! Now, who is the more? Let's say who's the more competitive out of the two of
Me.
you?
Jordan.
Yeah.
Always have been.
Jordan.
So that would make Skylar's more like the laid back, like
I
you don't
I
get
can
bothered
be-
too easily.
I
Whereas
get bothered
Jordan's
by
like,
her very easily. But
Ella, I could say one thing and she started screaming at
I'm
me.
gonna say we have 2 twins sitting at the table right now. That's
I
crazy.
talked about so much. Cut that out. Cut that out.
it's okay.
Well, it's your
Your sibling.
sister.
I know, but I
That's a
said that
little
she
different.
screams at me. She's not gonna like
That's
that.
a little
Because you get out, actually, she's gonna get mad at me.
It's
I said that she screams at me.
Janie, you'll
Maybe
be
I'll start the
fine.
episode with that.
She's gonna get mad at me.
First.
All right, so this group of 4 right now, you have known the twins a little bit longer than you've
Yeah.
known Karina, and you say you met the twins like recently, kind of.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
within the last 2
Like
months.
last
But you guys
year-
aren't in class together.
I have
No.
like a bunch of
Like-
classes with her.
If Karina's talking, you
I have like a bunch of classes with Jordan, but not any classes with Skylar.
okay, so you know what? And I forgot that because like when you're in class with me, they're not in here, but that doesn't mean they're not in your other classes. I forgot the class rosters switch up.
Me,
Go for it. You're
okay.
good.
Me and Skylar have like every core class together, but no specials. And then me and Jordan, we have like Spanish,
ELA.
we have ELA,
Social studies.
and social studies.
So, all right. So then, because you guys are all 3 of you are in social studies together. So then, Karina, for you, what class was it where you actually like started talking to them, hanging out with
Algebra.
them?
Yeah,
Algebra.
Okay.
We moved seats and she sat next to me. It was more of, I didn't do my homework. So could you?
I didn't do my homework. Can you please help me?
Can you help me? I was like, oh my
happened
God, you're so
twice.
nice. You help me.
Wow.
Now let's be friends.
That happened twice.
Oh my God.
I forget my homework like all the time.
You forget your homework all the time.
Forget
But then,
it.
all right, then this is going to bring me into a question I
Same,
usually
I've
ask
done
a
that
little
once.
later, but I'll start it now. And especially since we just walked out of
And
the
especially algebra.
we just walked out of the
Yeah.
award ceremony, which let's just be clear here. My outfit at the award ceremony.
I was
Oh
so
my God.
amazing.
You were very
10 out of
special.
10, 9 out of 10, 8
11.
out of 10. 11 out
20
of
out of 10.
Let's
was
go.
You were very spiffy.
Spiffy. We like it.
Spiffy.
All right, sorry, I just needed to
I'm just
throw
kidding.
that
I'm
out
just
there.
kidding.
But-
I'm just kidding.
So-
I
said
get
a
10.
4.
Yeah, 10 out of 10. I was just kidding.
A 4 and a 4. 4 and a 4.
Yeah, 4 and 4 was
All right, so let me start this. Let me start
Four
this
to
topic by going to Karina, because Karina's talking to me about missing homework assignments and blah 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 blah. Now, all 4 of these
Sad.
names just got called in the auditorium, which means all 4 of your names here have, if I go and look it up on Power School, have really really solid grades across the board next to them. So I always ask this.
All
I usually
A's.
do it later in the conversation, but the whole idea of not doing your homework just popped up. How and
I
why?
forgot
How
math
and why
a lot,
are the
like,
grades
once.
the way they are? Like, you guys are 12 years old, 13 years
Yeah,
old?
I'm 12.
12, 13 in that age range. I'm sure that school is not always at the front of your mind, yet the grades are
It's
crazy.
like at the back of my mind, and
Oh
like
my
friends.
So
are, like,
then
at the
what
front.
is it that gets you guys to get the grades you guys get? Is it somebody at home? Is it you personally? What is it? Jordan?
Wait.
Karina says
Wait.
that was such a perfect answer. Karina says
Yeah.
Jordan's the reason I get the grade that I get.
Jordan's the person that's always like, you didn't do all your homework, and I'm like, yes, I did, and I show her, and she's like, sure. I'm like, it's literally all right here. What do you want from me?
So Jordan, when you go to
She's
Skylar,
like the mom.
when you go to Skylar and you're like, you didn't do all your homework, and she shows the homework to you, right? Is it all legit, or is she missing pieces?
Well, it depends
Jordan.
on the subject. See, your class, you're good. You don't got to worry about her.
No, yesterday Karina can say I did all my work.
She did all of her work.
I
in
did
30
all of it way
seconds,
before.
Literally.
Okay.
We were all trying to figure it out, talking and everything, and then Skylar was just quiet, and she literally got it done in like 3 minutes.
All right, so Skylar, for you, it's big sister, right? Because she's older. So it's older sister kind of like being like, did you get the work done? Did you get the work done? That she's reminding you, okay,
And
did
my
I do it?
parents.
And your parents.
Oh my
Okay,
God,
so
yes.
there is a bit at
Yes.
home. But Jordan, for you, is it also like, no, I know I got to get this done? Whether or not my
Yeah.
parents are going to yell at me for not doing it, I know I got to get it done, so I'm going to get it done.
It's like I do my homework as soon as I get home.
Okay.
Like, I
Right off the bus,
Yeah.
you get home, boom, homework.
yeah.
Sometimes
I grab
like,
a snack.
I miss
Homework.
I'm like sometimes I like forget my homework because
Well, clearly, because you're asking Jordan when you show up to math, oh my God, I forgot we had to do questions 10 to 20. Bless you.
like bless you. Yeah,
Excuse me.
and like I don't know, like sometimes like I just like kind of forget.
But your grades
also
are
it's,
strong,
like,
so why are your grades strong? Let me ask you that question. Why? What's the reasoning that you put stock
a funny
on
reason
the
is
grades?
Jordan,
Okay, right.
and then like
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is it for
Sorry,
Karina,
guys.
outside of Jordan saying like, all right, I'll help you out in math, what is it that says, nah, my grades got to be good across the board?
like
Somebody at home, you personally, what is it?
I try my best like to get my grades. Like my mom, like she like wants me to get good grades and
Yeah.
everything, but like I'm more like I need to get on top of it.
So it is you personally as
Yeah.
well. Like, so let's say a report card comes out, you have a C. How do you feel?
Oh,
I would literally
cried.
cry.
You would break
Cry.
down.
No, like in elementary school, if I didn't it was like 4 is the best and 1 was like the
Okay, yeah, the
worst.
grading system's a little different, right?
Yeah, and like whenever I get a 3, I'm like, Mom, I got a 3, and then I'd start crying.
And a 3 is like the equivalent of a B.
Yeah.
C.
Oof, man. All right.
Like a 4 is like a D, and then like a 2 is a B, and 1 is an A.
Janie,
No, for me
you,
it was 4 is an
Yeah,
A
me
and
too.
3 is a
Well,
B.
why is it
I'm
important for you to get the grades? Is it home? Is it personal? Is it
Well,
both?
like-
What is it?
My mom, like if I get like a C, my mom would just would like explain to me how to fix it, or like to ask my teachers to like for extra credit.
Okay.
But like me, like I just don't like seeing anything other than an A on Power School.
Yeah, me
So
too.
it's a personal. It sounds like you guys are acknowledging that there's like people at home that say you got to get the grades, but it sounds like it's more of you guys.
It
Yeah,
like
like it
keeps
ma-
you up.
yeah,
It like
it makes-
bothers you.
Like,
Okay.
if it's,
And
like, I've gotten
it makes
like
you
a,
in a bad mood.
like I've
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like,
No, like-
I need to bring it up. And
Like,
I don't really look at the letter. I look at the percentage.
Yeah.
And I guess my only last question to this, and then we can get into like actual fun stuff of what you guys do outside of the classroom. My last question would be, why do you see it that way? Like, why do you think to yourself, oh my God, I can't have a C. Oh my God, like, what
Because
is it?
I
I'm just like
Jump
trying
in,
to-
go for
it
it. Go
makes-
for it.
So I've always been like this. I have to do it well.
Like right now, and
Yeah.
do it well. Okay.
I have to. I keep going until I get it right. Like I even.
You're not like that. You're
Here
like,
we go. Here we
You're
go.
if I'm not good at this, then I'm a failure. No, if she doesn't know how to do something first try, then she just like beats herself up, and she's like, she gets a 99.9. She's like,
And you're looking at the
I should've
tenth of a
gotten
point.
100.
You're looking at the
I
tenth of
should
a
have gotten
point.
100.
Whoa.
you should look at the 99. I get being like, oh, I'm so close to 100, but at the same time, don't beat yourself up.
Okay, so let me ask the table this question. Whole table. You get a test back, and
B.
you get a test back. It's an 83.
B. That's great.
Oh, I
that's
would be
amazing.
happy.
Karina
That's
just looked at me
amazing.
like she was ready to kill somebody with an 83.
That's
You're
horrible.
done. That's not good
That's
for
bad for me.
A
That's
B?
bad.
It
you.
depends.
Janie,
No,
It's
please.
better than an okay. Well, like anything lower than an 85 gets on my nerve, but an
Okay.
80, like 83 is obviously lower than an 85.
Anything really lower than like a 90.
90.
Okay, so 85 is your
Okay, yeah.
benchmark. I'm gonna
Like a
tell you guys.
95
What,
maybe.
I'm gonna tell you guys what my benchmark
If
was
I
when I
see
was
an
your
8,
days, your age.
done better.
if I see
What?
an 8, then we're
Yeah, we're rolling.
Okay.
You're good.
We're
you
on
see
the
an 8,
boat.
you're okay.
Yeah.
You see an 8,
yeah.
and you're not
I'm
okay.
gonna be
not-
a little
I'm not
bit
happy.
like and disappointed.
Yeah,
when it's,
like, I
no,
feel like I
it's
could've
like
done
when
better,
I
but-
feel like I should have done. I felt like
Sure,
I did really
sure,
good,
sure, sure,
and
sure.
then
Oh,
I'm
like,
like,
for
oh.
example, like if I got a B on a math test, I'd be so happy. But like if I got like a B on your test, then I would be disappointed because like we write down
Yeah.
notes and it's easy to get the right answers. But like if I got a B on a subject that I was having trouble with, then I'd be
That's
proud
a
of
different.
myself.
That's fair. That's very fair. Now, when I was your guys' age, if I was like you two, if I saw an 8 as the first number, golden. If it was the only number, bad. Like that's obviously pretty bad. You guys were not on that. You said, what's your cutoff? Like what's Karina and Jordan, your cutoff for like what you personally consider to be good versus I'm uncomfortable with this is what number?
Uncomfortable starts at an 86.
Okay.
For you, that
But-
starts at like a 95.
So
I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed if I get a 90 because like the only test I know that I would have been sad about was the one to get into algebra.
okay.
But I did
Okay.
fine on
I
that.
kind of wish I didn't get into algebra. I don't understand any of this stuff.
Y equals mx plus b and slope intercept form and all this crazy
Disgusting.
stuff. So all right,
no,
so
I
you,
knew that.
Janie and I are.
see, you're sort of like you're sort of your headspace is sort of like what my mom would say. My mom would come. I would come home. I'd be happy with an 85. My mom's first question would be like, "Where's the other 15 points?"
exactly.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, where the other points.
So
are.
your
my
head
mom-
works like that.
Well,
Where are
my-
the other points?
My mom and dad know that like the things I'm having trouble with. So when I come home and tell them I got a B, they're like, good job. But like if I came home and tell them I'm like I got a B on like I guess like social studies or
Right,
LA,
so
like,
you said- okay.
They'd know they'd be like that's great, and then like I tell them why I think I got that, and they'd be like okay we can.
So
fix
your parents
that.
ask you to sort or give you the chance to explain why you believe a grade is the way it is before they just start like laying into you.
Well, they don't really like get mad at that kind of stuff.
Okay.
My mom
They
doesn't
kinda-
really
Okay.
get
they
mad
just
'cause
make
she
sure that
knows I
tried-
can like bring it up.
Yeah,
And she knows, and obviously
they just
before
make
you
sure-
hold yourself to a specific standard to
Yeah.
begin with.
They just make sure that like I know what I'm doing and that like I know why I got what I got wrong and how to fix it.
Cool.
They don't really care about the actual grade.
All right, let me switch it up a little bit because again, I see you guys as students. That's like the primary way in which I view you guys, just like the nerds on the other side of the desk, right? Anybody take offense to that word?
Wait, what'd you
No,
say?
A nerd.
Skylar calls me a nerd all the time.
See, I think
I'm not a
I
nerd.
think
I
being
have
called
no
a
idea what
nerd.
I'm
I'm your
doing.
sister.
I think being called a nerd is a positive, though. People look at it as a negative. I look at it as a
No,
positive.
'cause, like, a
what?
nerd is
Okay,
like-
what?
a nerd is like-
I'm
You
smart.
gotta
Like, is that what you're
admit,
saying?
like a year ago.
No, like a
What?
nerd.
What? A year
is
ago?
like,
What? Let's. Oh no!
Go on.
Look at the
Finish
face.
your sentence.
Oh no!
Finish
We're
it.
not getting into a fight at the table here.
love fighting
But I
with
see
Ella.
you guys. All jokes aside, I see you
I always
guys
win.
as students. But you're clearly not just students. So this
No,
is a friend group
we're
here, right? So this
teenagers.
is half
We're
of a friend
teenagers.
group.
We're
It's
teenagers.
a. Let me throw this at you guys.
Same.
It's Saturday. It's beautiful out, right? It's nice. It's perfect. It's great weather. This group is doing what?
Going
Pool,
out
beach,
somewhat.
trampoline,
So
lacrosse,
you guys
volleyball.
actually go and hang out with each
go
other and
hang
like do
out, play
stuff.
sports.
Okay.
Like
Saturday,
It's not just this. It's not just this.
No.
Recently,
nice day
I
out
feel
there.
like
Yeah.
No,
Nice
no.
day.
Since me
Enjoy.
and Karina literally lived right next to each other, we would come knock on each other's doors, and you would hang outside. We would go to like Northeast and play, and like
Okay.
another, like thing, whatever. Like we'd go on a bike ride and stuff like that.
Sometimes. Wait, never mind.
Okay.
Sometimes. All right. Skylar, it's a
I
nice
feel
day.
like-
You guys are doing what?
recently, I feel like we've become a little bit closer because
Cool,
like
cool,
last
cool.
year we were on separate teams, so it was kind of hard to
Well,
talk
and,
to
and
each
like
other.
you guys said,
And I didn't really know Karina, and
Sure.
I wasn't that close because
Sure.
of COVID and stuff. So now I get to know them. So recently, we've been hanging out like a lot, and
here's why I asked this question, and I've said it in a couple other episodes that I've recorded here.
it's been nice.
We look at this generation. The staff looks at this generation as this generation. The phones, the just put your face down in a phone and ignore everything else. So I always ask the question to just like remind myself, you guys actually do still hang out for real. Like you go
Yeah,
to the beach,
we
you go to
hang
the
out
pool,
a
you go to
lot.
whatever. So on a nice
Like
day,
on
it's
Monday
outdoors.
we hung out.
And on Friday at my house.
Okay, so
No.
so in the winter, if you can't go outside,
Kind
you
of.
can't go to the pool, you can't go to the beach, you can't go play sports like Karina was saying outside. In the winter, what does a hangout look like in the winter?
Inside.
But like on the phones and you're just talking to each other through FaceTime, or you're actually in a room together like hanging out.
It depends. Like if we're free for like a little bit, then like we'll just like FaceTime or something. But if we like have like the whole day off or something, we can like figure out how like whose house we can go to.
All right, so you're looking for like a house to maybe go hang out at rather than like
Sometimes
people still
we'll
do
go
the
to the
mall.
mall.
The mall,
Yeah,
there
the
it is.
mall.
All right.
I
You guys-
love
My
the
mom would
mall.
not trust me to walk around.
Well, so
the
like the mall, right? You just walk around and then what do you guys like hang out at the pit and go get some
I
like
had a
pretzels and
scary
sit there?
experience at the mall.
pretzels.
Uh-oh.
Oh
But I'm
my
not saying
god.
because then people might get scared.
Uh-oh.
It's not scary.
people might get scared.
No,
You're
like,
at the mall. What happened?
So me, Ella, Addison, and her mom were
Okay.
at the mall, right? And like we're teenagers, so like we would split up. Like we would be on the
Teenage-
same
I thought you
floor.
guys were 12.
We're
She's
13.
13.
Okay, sorry.
But like
so
we like
sorry.
like we'd be like really close to each other, but
back,
like not
Mr.
like in the same store. And so like we were all like at the we were all like having lunch there at the mall, and there was a jewelry store right next to the place. And all we start hearing is security guards yelling like stop, stop, and then this guy with a black hoodie, black sweatpants, literally as like fast as like an airplane, speeding down the hallway, down the stairs, through the doors, everywhere, and he stole something from the jewelry
Take something out
store.
of the store. Yikes.
And me, Karina, Addison, and her mom
I'm not there.
sprinted out that mall because we were really scared.
You, Ella, Addison.
And how long ago was this?
Like
Mom
a
keeps
month
texting me
ago.
about-
Oh, this was recent.
It was in, like,
Stanford Mall or the one up in Sono? The Stanford Mall?
Oh
So
no,
no.
in Norwalk.
The Norwalk Mall. Yeah,
Sono.
South Norwalk. Yeah.
So no, yeah.
Okay.
Wait, don't cut this
Um,
out if it's too scary.
Karina, you had mentioned something I want to talk about.
What?
It's a nice day. You're like, we're going to play sports. What sports are we playing?
I play
Yeah, what do you play?
softball,
Softball?
basketball, volleyball, and then I do blue streak.
Jeez. What's your favorite? If you had to pick one.
Softball.
Softball is what you're picking. What positions?
Catcher and first base.
Okay. How'd you get into catcher? I feel like that's a position that a lot of people would stay away from because that's not an easy position.
It's not easy, but I really enjoy it.
All the gear. You get beat up back there a little bit.
It's really hot back there too.
Yeah, especially in the middle of the summer. When did you start playing? When did you start catching? Is that like, was that the first position you picked up?
I started travel in 8U, and my
Okay.
first year of 8U, I started catching.
Okay.
So
And it was just something that like organically you were just like, I like that. I'm gonna go try that.
yeah, I I had like kind of like practice like a little bit before that.
Okay.
And then like my coach for travel, she was like, "You want to go try catching?" And I was like, kind of better than the other girl. But like,
Subtle brag.
Kind of better.
so like,
kinda.
I was kind of like the main catcher for that team.
And you fell in love with it.
Yeah, and then I just continued. I had more like lessons for it. Yeah.
Awesome. Other sports at the table. What else are we playing? What does Janie want? What are we like passing? We're passing like cryptic notes back and forth across the table here. We're all sitting here trying to talk. Say it. What do we got?
I told not Brittany. I told Janie she was breathing into the mic.
Oh, you could hear her breathing into the mic. Hanson twins. Sports? Anything? What do we do?
I do gymnastics.
Cool. Okay.
And I'm trying out for volleyball. In
I saw
the
the
team.
so the volleyball team's coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are. Is everybody here trying out?
Yeah. All
Yeah.
8 of us.
All 8 of you guys are trying out. All right.
But that's kind of, there's probably going to be like 12 people on the team, so the
that's
odds
look,
are.
reality is you try out for a team and not everybody makes it. So you guys are both trying out for volleyball. You had said that you also did gymnastics.
Yeah, I do gymnastics.
Do you do gymnastics?
No.
You do not.
used to.
That's
hate
cool.
it.
So that's something that you do for yourself. You
Yeah.
like it, you love it, you hate it, you're falling out of love with
I
it. Where do you
really
stand?
like gymnastics,
Cool.
and I'm moving up. There's certain levels, and I'm about to be competing.
Okay.
Which for most people, you start competing at like the lowest level possible. But for my gym, you have to be like a certain high level.
Okay. And then you get into the
and
competitions.
then you go to compete.
All right, so if you were, so I know gymnastics like through the Olympics. So if you were gonna pick an event like,
Floor.
What do you got? You got floor, you got
Floor.
vault, you got beam, you got bars. You're going floor.
I hate bars.
You
Floor.
hate-
Any
and
day.
I just learned actually there's 2 types of bars. There's the even and uneven.
But the even are more for guys.
Okay, and then the uneven. That's where that scares me. People like go flying around and whipping into the bars and doing flips over it and everything. You're away from that. Your floor routine.
What's my floor routine?
No, meaning like if you had to pick an
Yeah.
event, that's the event you're picking.
Yeah.
All right, when's our first competition? It's coming up.
Maybe.
Ooh.
Maybe.
What do you play? Janie, go for it. You don't need to whisper. Like, this is open floor conversation. Janie was over there.
Is it okay if I say what sports I play?
Yeah, go for it. What do you do?
I play lacrosse, basketball, volleyball, and blue streak.
How do you guys have
All
time
right, so
for
hold on.
all
So go through those again. Lacrosse.
Lacrosse, volleyball, basketball, and blue streak.
So Blue Streak is like the training center, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, like you get sessions, like a pack of sessions, and then you can pick which days you want to go a week.
And when I sat down with you guys before the Christmas break, I remember this coming up really quick, and you guys had said at that point you were just starting it.
Yeah, we've been it
for like a while.
I love it.
How often do you guys go?
Wednesdays.
And you go together?
We tried to do twice
Carpool.
a week. Yeah.
But we don't have like enough time. I don't have enough time at least
Well,
for twice a week.
we used to do Mondays and Wednesdays, and then we all got like a new activity to do, so we couldn't do Mondays anymore.
And so yeah, I mean that's a lot. So lacrosse is a spring sport. Volleyball is
kind of-
like winterish
It's
type.
like
Kind
winter
of,
sport.
yeah.
And then what was the other one you said?
Basketball.
That's also a winter sport, right? So of those 3, what's your favorite one? Ooh, tough pick. Okay. Like if someone came up to you and was like, "You got to cut 2 of those out." What 2 are you cutting out? Which one is staying?
Well, I've been playing lacrosse for a lot longer.
I'm asking which one you like the most. Oh, this is a tough question for Janie. I like it.
Well,
you like it
like-
all.
It's making her think.
I love lacrosse. It's like very fun,
Okay.
and volleyball is very fun. And like I just kind of like I didn't just start, but like I'm getting better, I guess. So I'd probably say lacrosse is my favorite.
Okay. Fair deal. Sports?
hard.
Yes. No.
I play soccer.
Soccer.
But
It's out of
I don't
season.
I got on a travel team, but it's like so expensive for no
that's the thing.
reason
And
at all.
especially, well, especially
just
like
to be on the team, like
Yeah.
you're not even guaranteed to play. It's
Right.
like over $1,000
yeah,
bucks.
and
I'm
then
like,
you got to take
mm-mm.
into account so the team fees, right? Whatever that accounts for,
And hotels
then,
and
then you have
stuff,
the
like-
travel expenses when you go
Yeah.
travel, right? It is nuts. Yeah, it is crazy.
I don't know how we do it, but
No, see, and this is where the whole like travel / AAU styled thing wasn't that big when I was going through the sports scene. It was more like you play on your local teams, you play around here, and then like if you win a state tournament, then you travel. But yeah, the travel is crazy. It is getting nuts.
Yeah.
On a soccer pitch, what position?
I play midfield. I
Ooh,
don't-
so we're running all over.
yeah.
Okay, a little
It's
bit of
like
everything.
Kind of the hardest in my opinion because you go everywhere. You don't
Yeah,
just
you have to
stay
do
in
everything.
one
So,
spot.
what's your best skill? Are you better on the offensive side or better on the defensive side?
I like defense, and people say I'm better at it. But
And why do you like defense? Because you just beat people up, slide tackle.
No, because
She does
I don't
that to
know.
me every day.
Here's all I need to know. How many red cards have you ever taken?
0.
Ooh, yellow cards.
0.
Do they do cards at that level?
Kind
Or
of.
like, does it take a lot to get a card?
Yeah, it kind of takes like no one's really arguing with the refs and stuff.
Sure.
So I
If
Sure.
it counts what happens at home, at least 10.
At least 10 red cards at home,
For
she
me,
says.
like a day, like 10 cards a day.
That's
For me, my
hysterical.
brother,
Like I would literally
3,000.
like we had to share a desk and like I would leave like I'm not even kidding. I would like leave the mirror in the middle of the thing and she would put every single thing she sees in her room on the floor that's mine and she would put it in my bed. It could be dirty clothes. It could be my water bottle on my nightstand. It could be anything. And she would put it on my bed.
All right, so I actually like this because you have siblings as well, Karina, right? Younger, older. Older. All right, so I like this. So we got twins, siblings. All right, let's talk this for a second. What you have to share? You guys share a room or no?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
share.
You share a room? Yes.
Sadly,
All right, I love this.
unfortunately.
Who bunk beds? No bunk beds.
Bunk beds.
Bunk
Beds.
beds. Who had the first pick at top or bottom?
we did rock paper scissors.
No,
Okay, I like
And
the
I
rock
lost.
paper scissors.
I lost.
And you lost.
So I'm
Well,
bottom.
hold on. You're born first.
I
You're a
got
little
it.
bit taller now. Come on. She can't win rock paper scissors.
I
No.
mean,
What did you pick? Top or bottom?
Top.
Top bunk. Nice.
No, so basically, like our first ever room was like our cribs, and then we moved on
Well,
to like
okay. Yes.
no, I know, like I'm just saying how it
Yes.
worked. And then we had 2 beds, and then we really wanted bunk beds, so we went to the furniture store. We found the bunk beds we wanted. And she was like, I get top, I get top, I get top, and I was like, why? And she's like, I just do.
Why?
And so she had top, and then we switched, and then I had bottom, and then we switched again, and then I had top.
Which one do you prefer?
Top, but like I hate climbing the ladder because like I'm really
The
always
bottom.
tired.
I feel like. Do
I
you
don't
ever like
even
wake
have
up
a
in the morning
ladder. I
and
just
smack
have to
your head, or no? You don't do that.
I sometimes.
Yeah,
sometimes.
I had a bunk bed with my brother for a while, and that was always the issue. You either gotta climb the ladder. That was gross. I kind of just like half burped right there.
Ew.
Sorry.
TMI.
Tasted like straight coffee.
Ew.
We didn't need to know that.
Some things you keep to yourself.
Sorry. But you guys know me. It's hard for me to do that sometimes.
Yeah, just a little bit.
You either gotta climb the ladder or you're smacking your head on the top of the
No, I
bunk.
have a good amount of room on the
Jordan
do?
has such
Yeah,
like
I
a
can
bigger
sit up.
bed than I do. My
That was
bed,
the-
no, my bed is like from here to here. Her bed is like the entire thing.
But didn't you pick
Sit.
top bunk?
Yes, Skylar.
So
But it doesn't matter.
So, it
I mean,
doesn't
ours are both
matter
the
all
same
of a
size.
sudden.
It's not my problem.
Karina, you share anything with older brother?
The house.
How much older
My
are we talking?
parents.
He is 3 years older.
Okay, so he's what, like a sophomore, junior in high school?
Yeah, he's a
All
sophomore.
right, you guys get along? You don't get along? Yikes.
Like, sometimes.
Sibling rivalry.
Sometimes.
What are your biggest fights about? Just like stupid stuff, or like yeah? See, we.
Karina, the picture.
I'm the same way with my brothers. Like we recognize
Okay,
it's
I have a
stupid
story.
stuff.
I
All
have
right,
a
let's
story.
go.
Wait, I kind of forgot it a little.
I remember a little bit.
Yeah, Janie can help me out, but don't say the weird parts.
The weird parts.
I'm kind of nervous.
Basically, it was like already.
Yeah, but we're good. Give me the story.
Basically, I got home and it was like it was pajama day here.
That was so. We're talking this year.
Yeah.
We're talking like kind of recent.
Yeah,
Very recent.
very recent.
All right.
And he also had pajama day, and my mom was like, "Let's take a photo. You guys are both in your pajamas,
Love it.
right?" We went near the Christmas tree. We
And I'm sure every 12-year-old and every, how old's your brother? 15?
I think so.
I'm sure every 12-year-old and every 15-year-old really wants to be taking a picture in the morning before school in their
No, it was
PJs.
after
day.
school.
Oh, it was after school. Okay. So let's
And
go.
then
You're taking
we
this
took-
picture.
Yeah, we wanted. So I didn't want to take the photo.
No.
He didn't want to take the photo.
Of course.
My mom was like, "Come on, guys, get together." I was like, "Okay, I'll get together." Right, and then he he does not want to be near me.
Okay.
He kept moving like farther away, and I'm like,
That's Skylar.
"Mom, he's literally moving farther away. It's not me." And then she's like, "Okay," and then so like he moved a little closer, and then I was like trying to like, I was like doing something funny or something. I don't really remember what it was, but I was doing something funny.
Okay.
And then like I was like smiling weird because I did not want to be there, and
I did not want to be there.
What? I'm waiting for like a punchline here. Like, what
got
happened?
it.
Did you guys like start getting into a fist
Yeah,
fight and you have pictures
no,
of
no.
you guys like throwing punches at each other?
we've got no. I stick. never mind. I stick up
Was
the
it a
middle
good
finger
picture or
lot
was it a
to
bad
him.
picture?
No, because, well, basically, we were trying to take the photo, and it was a really bad picture, and because Caden, literally, that's my brother's name.
Okay.
He was not smiling at all.
Right.
And, like, it was really weird. And then my mom was like, I don't really know. And then I got in trouble, and then I got my phone taken away.
Sure. So it's definitely
And then I
not
got
going
my
to
phone taken
be.
away for 1 week.
So you would say it's not going to be next year's Christmas card.
Probably
The picture.
We
not.
Is
don't
not
have
gonna
Christmas
make it-
cards because we stopped taking photos together.
Here's what's going to end up happening. You're going through this like sibling rivalry now, and then you'll get to a point eventually, probably like just after high
wait.
school. All of a sudden, you guys are like, wait, why are we fighting over the stupid
like,
stuff?
my
And you
older
become
brother-
like inseparable. You become like really, really,
That's
really
what
close.
my mom says.
It happens.
She's always like, "You're gonna be so thankful for each other when you
You
grow up."
and
Okay,
you don't
but
see it
she's being
now. You
annoying.
don't see it now. You
Yeah.
probably won't see it now,
Ricardo,
but
you
it'll
sound
happen.
exactly like my mom. No.
I promise you, it happened with me and my brothers.
My brother wanted me,
All right,
and
give
now
me-
he wants to give me away.
No, my brother has a problem saying things to me. Like when we were younger, we have photos of him like holding me, like as a newborn, and like us on the couch.
Then you become a teenager and you want nothing to do with each other.
Like we like literally have pictures of us like on the couch, and now like I'm like, hey, Jake, and he's like, what? What do you want?
I don't
He
want to
goes,
talk to you.
I'm asleep in my stop.
Just go to your
talking to
room.
me.
Don't why you gotta be
like
here.
I'm like on like my friends are over and he screams at me and I scream. No, I have a video of him screaming. He was like he screams like a girl kind of. Wait, cut that out, cut that out, cut that out, cut that out. Cut that out.
Jake, I'm keeping
not
that
gonna watch
in.
No, like he like I have a video of like me trying to like I have my computer and like I have photo booth on it and I have so many old videos
Oh
of me.
my God.
And I was trying to like walk
Don't get me
over
started on
and
that.
Jake was screaming at me to go upstairs. And
Janie, aquarium.
then, like I was like videos of me singing.
What happened at the aquarium? What did you like throw each other into the shark
No,
tank?
it's
What
a
I
happened?
have a video of me like I
Wait, can I show him?
I have a filter
Hold on.
and I'm going like aquarium. I'm singing in an aquarium song.
She could not
No,
say
and my
aquarium.
dad went into my aquarium and I said, Dad, you're my aquarium.
Oh my God.
Wait, can I show him the video after?
Yeah, that's her.
Alright,
No,
look.
and no, like me and Ella, like I would like. Okay, this is back to siblings, but like I was saying what perfume I wanted to wear, like, and I was like running late, so I left them on the desk, and she picked every single one up, put them in my bed. She put shoes
I found
on
it.
my bed where I sleep, where I'm clean,
Where I
sleep. Where my sheets are like clean and fresh and brand new, and then she puts dirty shoes.
So
stuff
your reaction
outside.
to that was what?
Screaming at her and putting
You
it
started
out.
just going
like,
at it.
No, like I could leave something outside, and my mom and Ella would tell my mom that it's hers, and so she would put it in my bed, and it'd be like a plate of like it'd be like a plate.
Who splits you guys up first when you're having an argument? You're a sibling or a parent?
Our mom.
My mom.
Would your siblings ever be like, yo, both of you stop?
Kayla, no, like
Or
Kayla
is like Jake
usually
take the phone out and
sometimes-
start recording? Fight!
No, like sometimes Kayla would do it. Like sometimes Kayla would do it.
This sounds so familiar to like me growing up with my two
But then
brothers.
like, but then also my mom would usually do it, and like she like tells my mom things that she like that things that I did to my mom, so then I get
Yeah,
punished and
of
I
course.
get put things in like my bed.
Of course.
Like anyone but my bed, please.
Because we're
Could you,
running
like,
short
would
on
you
time here.
rathers?
You have no
I would quickly. We're gonna have to get this group back together to do like a second one or something
Did
because
anyone
this
just
was
see
a
that?
very shortened, abbreviated. What was this like sisterly? Did
anyone just see that?
I did not. So here's what I would usually do. Right, we would usually go around the table, ask the question of if you could bring someone to dinner, but we don't have time to do that right now. So we will have to get this group back in for a part 2 to sort of just go deeper into some of these conversations because again we spend a lot of time talking the school stuff, which I appreciate, but I see you guys as students, so I'm more interested in like the sibling rivalry type stuff, the sports you guys are doing, how you're hanging out outside. But because
sister, since you like 3 minutes
in
left.
part 2 we can
But we have 3 minutes
in part
left.
2 we can
Please.
sorry Janie.
What are we coming back?
She like doesn't even
I don't know,
like,
we'll have
she's
No, because again, now
could go
Ella's
at
going to
lunch.
listen to this,
Wait.
and then you and Ella are going to get into more arguments. And when we sit down for part 2, Ella's going to be like,
We should do
She's gonna get mad at me for
Skylar
saying
and
that.
Jordan and Janie and Ella in one, and then do how they're alike and how they're different.
that would be awesome. That would be awesome.
Okay.
An episode with the
Jordan and I are like
twins. That'd be
completely
awesome.
different. Like anything that
Which is
she
cool.
likes.
That's cool. though.
and Ella
And we
like,
did twin. Oh my gosh! Whoa. we did twin telepathy with them on the other
Did it
night.
work or did it not?
Well, they like tied.
It was like half an hour.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, but so we can do that. I'm open for all that. All I usually say is this: thank you for coming and just talking for a little bit
course.
and hanging out
Wait,
for.
oh, I have something to say. I was literally like I like a song notebook when I was little, and I found a song, and it was like about magic and me, and it was so weird.
Where did
And
this
then
thought come from?
I found another notebook, and I wrote myself a note 3 years ago, and it was about like me, like being in my bed, and it was like 9:50 to 3 p.m. and like. It was 2020, and like I was in my bed, and like I was talking about the pandemic and how I was so sad. And then I was like, in a few years, I would be like, I'm gonna see this in a few years and laugh at myself. And I found a song that was like, like I was being bullied, and I
right,
take a breath.
and I found the magic in me, and
Janie?
it was such a weird song.
I appreciate the four of you coming and hanging out. We'll definitely do a part 2 because we didn't get to talk about a lot of the things I really wanted to. So we'll definitely have you guys come back in. I hope this was a little different and just like
it was so much
unique,
fun.
something outside of the ordinary day. That's the bell.
What do we have now? Call signs.
But thank you guys for coming and chatting. And chatting up for a little bit.
Thank you.
Siblings, it's not that serious. Like, get along with your siblings. It's not that big of a deal. It's okay.
I'm gonna fail.
You say that. You had such a bad relationship with your
But now me and my 2 brothers are my best friends.
now.
Ladies, thank you. Let's get you to 4th period. We'll do part 2.